Gates are back, and they're racing away. Oliver, perhaps by design, was a step slow. Wali Riley, one of the first to break. San Pedro takes him on in the early part. He loves to lead, and he's going to get there. Then comes for Luapiki against the inside rail. Tuta Fay and Lindbergh is deep at their outside and covering a little bit of ground, but now gets one off the rail. Next best is Oliver. Races midfield, shows good recovery with Tyrion Lannister for company. Then 2 lengths away to Gallic Dream. Zumi against the inside. Charlie Croker, blue and white colours switched off, racing a good 8 lengths off the leader. Grinkov, Dumbledore, and that leaves Magic Verse, who races at the rear of the field with 800 metres left to run. San Pedro, the one in front, has a 2-length advantage over Wali Riley. In second, Lindbergh is in the blue and pink and races away in third. Then comes for Luapiki, kept company by Tuta Fay. Next best, Tyrion Lannister, blue and white colours, swings for home racing, 5 lengths off the leader. Oliver, yellow jacket, blue epaulets, was further back. Gallic Dream in the orange. Charlie Croker tracks those towards the outside. Magic Verse went in, Zumi likewise. Then came Dumbledore and Grinkov. Races at the end of the field, 400 metres left to run. San Pedro for Luapiki, draws level. Oliver right there, runs a big race. Then comes Tyrion Lannister. Next best is Magic Verse, Tuta Fay towards the outside. Oliver picks up the lead for Luapiki. Then Tyrion Lannister, Tuta Fay, Magic Verse. They further back, but Oliver keeps on finding, and Oliver takes out victory. Second goes to Tuta Fay. Then came Tyrion Lannister, Magic Verse, and for Luapiki involved for fourth. So the winner is racing towards the right-hand side. The yellow with the blue epaulets, that's Oliver under Grand Fanikak. He normally, off a slow pace at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth, ends up in all sorts of trouble and ends up an unlucky loser when he doesn't win. But the pace that was on today, and the fact that he was a couple of lengths closer than usual, has worked out perfectly for Oliver, and he picks up his 4th career victory.
All right, there we go. The consistent, ever consistent, as long as the, should I say, having a look at his form, just reading in between the lines, Adam's on the left-hand side, and he'll come and join us. But having a look at this horse's form, he's really as consistent as the day is long. He's just one of those horses, comes to the course, does what he needs to. He was well presented by Adam Marcus, and they'll be very happy with the way the afternoon's turned out. So a big well done to Grant Fanikak, who's also had a wonderful afternoon here at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. A massive shout out to Bernard Cantor. Great to see these silks back in the winner's enclosure. Addie's going to come and join me. Well done, Ads. Obviously, a lovely horse. I'm just chatting to Vicky and to MJ and Grant. One of those horses who come to the course, doesn't matter if it's an A-rated division or a D-rated division, he's always going to give you a good run.
Absolutely. I was actually speaking to Uncle Bernard now, and I've always had a soft spot with this horse from day one. He came in as this little potato man, and I just said, let's give him the time that he needs, and he's just all heart and determination. And you would have seen in the past, he canters down pretty short. I think it's just confirmation-wise, and he's a very thick-set, heavy boy. But it was pleasing that Grant said he was moving really well today. So I think he's a horse that's very much on the up, ridden correctly, and Grant just knows this boy so well. He's got to ride him very patiently. He's got a beautiful turn of foot and a lovely burst, but for a limited period. So well done to Grant. It was a great ride, and just a big thanks to Uncle Bernard. It's just an absolute honour training for him.
Very versatile as well, Eddie. I know you've tried him over 6 furlongs as well, where he's presented himself very well. 14, 1600, anywhere in that sort of region, he's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I think possibly, Grant said in the past we should go back to the 12, obviously with the blinkers fitted. I think even the mile without the blinkers, now that he's switching off. So we've got options, which is always nice with the horse going up in the ratings. But just delighted and so proud of Ollie. He's just a great horse to have in the yard. And to my sponsors, Interbet, very well done.
Hopefully we can see you with Hampstead Heath.
Holding thumbs.
Good stuff, Eddie. Well
Thanks,
done.
B.
There we go. Excellent. They've had a good day, as is this man. He's having a wonderful day. Granty, take us through the race. I was watching you closely because I know he's a horse that travels kindly in his races. And when you need him to switch it on, he can switch it on.
Kindly?
Not kindly?
He was very much on the forehand. But kudos to Adam to have the blinkers removed for the 14 today. I think he's a proper 1200 meter horse with the blinkers fitted, obviously. I still prefer him in a 12. I know he's switching off now and he's going through gears, but I think with the 1200 with the blinkers, he could win so much more easier, And I think more kind on his joints. He's a horse that has his issues, and he's in the correct stable. I think Adam's looking perfectly after this horse. I mean, the way he felt today was testament to what Adam can do. So let's. I think he's a horse that will go on from here. His win today was quite impressive. He still felt quite fat underneath me, to be honest, like Adam. but but he's a horse that you know, once he trims down and, you know, when you get to the season, I think he'll be competitive.
You know him very well, Grant. I thought it was a good ride from you. Long may it continue. You're having a good day.
I am. Thank you so much. Obviously, without the sport, it's impossible, and I just have to thank everyone supporting me. Obviously, it's you know, it's a blessing to ride these animals, and I don't do much work, but my expertise is riding in a race.
This is the Grant van Niekerk we love. Love to see Grant in this mood because I promise you he's one of the best jocks around there. When he's in this mood, he can certainly go home with a good 5-6 winners, no problem. Well done to Adam Marcus. He's at 2 already. He's hoping for Hampstead Heath a bit later on. A big shout out to Bernard Cantor. This one was bred by the Claverflay Stud Farm. And good old Ollie is now a 4-time winner from 16 starts.